From ABM 11-1, and today I will discuss the proportionate style. Proportion, in general, is referred to as a part, share, or number considered in a comparative relation to a whole. Proportion is also a comparison between two numbers. Proportion says that two ratios or fractions are equal. There are three types of proportion: direct proportion, inverse proportion, and partitive proportion. First, let's start with the first type of proportion. Direct proportion is the relationship between two quantities where the ratio of the two is equal to a constant value. When one quantity increases or decreases as the other quantity also increases or decreases at the same ratio and rate. Ngayon naman, magbibigay ako ng mga example para mas maintindihan nyo yung direct proportion. If it takes 4 workers to complete project in 10 days, how many workers will be needed to complete the same project in 5 days? So, sa number 1, susulat pa natin yung given. So, 10 days is to 4 workers equals 5 days is to x. Kasi nga, hinahanap natin yung x, yung workers. So, multiply natin siya. 10 days over 4 workers equals 5 days over x. Cross multiply 10x. Cross multiply 20. Kailangan natin makancel yung 10 para matira na yung x. So, i-divide natin siya both sides sa 10. 10, cancel. X is equals to 2. Therefore, 2 workers are needed to complete the same project in 5 days. Number 2. A car travels 300 miles in 4 hours. How far it travel in 8 hours, assuming it maintains the same speed? 4 hours is to 300 miles equals 8 hours is to x. Kasi nga, hinahanap natin kung ilang miles. So, tapos multiply din siya. 4 hours over 300 miles equals 8 hours over x. Plus multiply 4 hours times x. 4x equals, plus multiply 8 hours times 300 is equals to 2040. Kailangan natin makancel yung 4. So, divide natin siya both sides sa 4 para matira yung x. So, x is equals to 600. Therefore, the car will travel 6 miles in 8 hours. Perfect. Number 3. In baking, if 6 kg of flour can make 18 cakes, how many cakes will 12 kg of flour can make? So, sa number 3 naman ay sulat ulit yung given. So, 6 kg of flour is to 18 cakes equals 12 kg is to x. Kasi hinahanap ulit natin kung ilang cakes yung magagawa ng 12 kg. So, multiply again. 6 kg over 18 cakes equals 12 kg over x. Plus multiply 4 kg, 6x equals to 12 times 18 is equals to 216. Divide natin siya sa 6 para makancel na natin 6. Tapos matira yung x. 6. X is equals to 36. Therefore, 12 kg of flour can make 36 cakes. Now, let's move on to the second type of proportion, which is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion is the relation between two quantities where one quantity increases or decreases as the other quantity decreases or increases at the same ratio. And magbibigay ulit ako ng mga example para mas maintindihan ninyo kung ano nga ba ang inverse proportion at kung paano ito ma-solve. Number 1. If it takes 6 workers to complete a building in 10 days, how many days will be needed to complete the same project with 5 workers? Gawin natin ulit yung given. 6 workers is to 10 days equals 5 workers is 2x. Kasi nga, hinahanap natin kung ilang days pa natatapos ng worker na yun, yung building. So, lagyan na natin siya. I-multiply na. 6 workers. This is equals 5 workers. So, i-multiply natin siya kasi naka-parenthesis. So, 6 times 10 equals 60 equals 5 times x equals 5x. So, kailangan natin i-divide tong 5 sa 5 para makancel siya. Tapos, maiwan natin yung x. So, i-divide natin siya ng 5 both sides. So, cancel 5x equals 12 days. So, 12x is equals to 12. Therefore, 5 workers need 12 days to complete the same project. In a birthday party, the caterer had enough food for 80 participants in 4 days. How long would the food last if 20 more participants are joined? So, sa number 3 naman is, nakita natin yung given, which is 80 packs is to 4 days equals 100 packs is to x, kasi hihanapin ulit natin yung x. So, yung x, which is yung days. So, 80 packs equals to 100 packs. So, 80 times 4 equals 320. Tapos 100 times x equals 100x. So, kailangan natin ulit makancel itong 100 para matira yung x. So, i-divide natin sila both side ng 100. Cancel. So, x na lang. So, magiging sagot is 320 over 100 is 3.2. Therefore, the food would last in 3.2 days with 100 participants. If 35 men can reap a field in 15 days, in how many days can 25 men can reap the same field? So, number 2 is lalagyan natin yung given, which is 35 men is to 15 days equals 25 men is to x, kasi hahanapin natin kung ilang araw ulit nila ma-reap yung field. So, 35 men 15 days equals to 25 men x. So, i-multiply ulit natin sila. So, 35 times 15 is 325 equals 25 times x is equals to 25x. So, i-divide ulit natin sila both side ng 25 para makancel tong 25, tapos ang matira na lang ay x. So, 25, cancel. So, x equals 323 over 25 is equals to 21. Therefore, 21 days are needed to reap the same field with 25 men. Now, let's move on to the last type of proportion, which is partitive proportion. A partitive proportion, or proportion by parts, describe a whole amount being divided or distributed into 2 or more unequal parts. Now, magbibigay naman ako ng mga example ng partitive proportion para mas maintindihan nyo kung ano nga ba ito. In a fruit basket, the ratio of mangoes to apple is 3:5. If there are 40 fruits in the basket, how many mangoes and apples are there? So, sa number 1 naman, is lalagay mo natin yung given, which is 3:5 equals 40 fruits. After dyan, ipagpa-plus natin itong 3:5. 3x/5x equals 40 fruits. So, 3x plus 5x equals 40 fruits. 8x is equal to 40 fruits. I-divide natin siya sa 8 para matira lang yung x. 8 both side. Cancel. So, x is equal to 5 fruits. So, ito, isa-substitute natin sila. So, 3 and then 5 fruits. Take natin 3 times 5 equals 15 fruits, and then 5 fruits equals 25. Stop. There are 15 mangoes and 25 apples in the basket. 15 mangoes kasi ang unang sinabi naman dun sa may problem is mangoes, and ang pangalawa naman is 25, which is apple, kasi pangalawa siyang sinabi dun sa problem. Miss Denise divided her allowance into foods, bills, and savings with the ratio of 3:2, 2:3 respectively. If the allowance is 6,000 a month, how many savings Miss Denise have per month? Number 2 naman is, isusulat muna natin yung given, which is 3:2:3 equals 6,000. So, substitute, then 2x, 3x equals 6,000. So, pag-plus ulit natin itong mga to. So, 3x plus 2x plus 3x equals to 6,000. So, kung magiging sagot ay 8x equals to 6,000. So, tatanggalin ulit natin tong 8 para matira lang is yung x. So, divide natin sila both side. 60 over 8 is equal to 750. So, ito sa substitute natin sila para alaman natin kung alin ba talaga yung savings nito ni Denise. So, 3, 750, 2, 750, and then 3, 750. So, 3 times 750 is equal to 2,250. So, ito naman is 1,500. Ito naman is 2,250. Therefore, Miss Denise monthly savings is 2,250. Denise, Debbie, and Geoff shared 1,250 stamp in the ratio of 5:3:2. How many stamps did Geoff get? So, sa number 3 naman, susulat muna natin yung given, which is 5:3:2 equals 1,250. So, isa-substitute na natin sila. Kasi na, naghanap tayo. So, ipag-add natin to. 5x plus 3x plus 2x equals 1, 2. So, 10x na magiging total equals 50. I-divide ulit natin sila dito sa 10 kasi nga, para matira itong x. So, 10 both side, cancel. X is equal to 125. Substitute natin itong tatlo para malaman natin kung ilan ba yung nakuha ang stamp ni Job. So, 5, 125. 5 times 125 is 625. 3, 125 equals to 375. And then 2 times 125 equals to 250. Therefore, Job got a stamp of 250. And now, it's activity time! Sa part 1 ng activity, it's multiple choice. Pwede mo siyang i-stop if nahihirapan ka, and i-play mo. The next slide will give you the answers. Thank you! Sa part naman ng activity na to is hahanapin mo sa X, and yun din, yung next slide is magbibigay sa'yo ng answer. Last part is fill in the blank. So, i-stop mo rin siya if nahihirapan ka, and next slide, magbibigay ulit sa'yo ng answers. At ngayon naman natapos na tayo sa discussion and nakagawa ka na ng activities. Bago ko tapusin tong video na to, iiwan ako ng isang quotation na it's from Anonymous. And sabi niya rito is, life is math equation. In order to gain most, you have to know how to convert negative to positive. That's all. Bye!